Right now, a planet 9 times the mass of Earth is still hiding in the freezing dark past Neptune, and it is still bending the paths of icy worlds we can actually see. Caltech astronomers have hunted for it for over a decade. They have no way to catch it. No telescope has photographed it. No orbit has confirmed it. And what it's doing to the edge of our solar system right now is the part they're afraid to say out loud. But here's what nobody is telling you. They call it Planet 9, not a rumor. Not science fiction. A real, calculated mass somewhere between 5 and 10 times heavier than Earth, orbiting the Sun in a region so distant that sunlight takes over 1,000 years to reach it. We've never seen it directly, not once. What we've seen is its fingerprints. A cluster of icy objects beyond Neptune, all tilted the same strange way, all clustered like they're being herded by something massive, something we cannot see. Something with enough gravity to arrange an entire region of space and vanish from every search we've pointed at it. Here's where it gets unsettling. In 2016, Caltech researchers Konstantin Batygin and Mike Brown ran the numbers, and the math only worked one way. 6 distant objects, all orbiting on the same tilted plane, all pointing in directions that shouldn't align by chance. The odds of that happening naturally, less than 1 in 15,000. Something out there is shepherding them. Something massive. Something that should be visible in infrared surveys, in wide-field telescopes, in decades of sky mapping data, and isn't. It's not that we haven't looked. We've searched with PAN-SDARRS, we've searched with WISE, we've searched with the Dark Energy Survey. Nothing. A planet larger than Earth, close enough to shape our solar system's architecture, and it is still, right now, completely invisible. So why can't we find something with the gravitational muscle to rearrange the outer solar system? The obvious answer is distance. It's simply too far, too dim, too small in the sky. But that explanation falls apart fast. We've photographed galaxies billions of light years away. We've imaged black holes. We've mapped the cosmic microwave background from the edge of observable time itself. A planet a few hundred times farther than Earth from the Sun should not be this hard. Unless it isn't where the models say it is. Unless its orbit is stranger, longer, more tilted than anyone predicted. Caltech's own team has had to revise their prediction zone 3 times. 3 times. The smartest orbital modelers in the world keep aiming at empty sky. Now here's the part that should make you uneasy. Some researchers have started asking a darker question. What if Planet 9 isn't a planet at all? In 2019, a paper from Durham University proposed something colder, that the gravitational signature we're seeing could be explained by a primordial black hole, not a star killer. Something small, maybe the size of a bowling ball, but carrying the mass of 5 Earths packed into an object roughly the width of a grapefruit. Invisible by nature, undetectable by any conventional telescope, betraying its presence only by the way it warps everything around it. Think about that for a second. A relic from the first second of the universe's existence, older than the sun itself, could be sitting silently in our own solar system, right now, quietly steering the orbits of distant icy worlds, and we would have no way of confirming it without sending a spacecraft directly through its gravitational field. That's the theory researchers are now taking seriously enough to fund search proposals for. Not science fiction, a peer-reviewed hypothesis. And this is the part they're afraid to say out loud. If it is a black hole, it has been here since before Earth formed. Silent, patient, undetected for 4.5 billion years. If Planet 9 is real, it forces us to admit something uncomfortable. Our own solar system, the one place we assume we fully understand, still hides a body large enough to rearrange entire orbital families, and we can't find it. If it's a black hole instead, it forces something even stranger. That ancient, invisible relics of the Big Bang could be drifting through occupied space, undetected, indefinitely. Either way, the math says something massive is out there. The searches say it isn't where it should be. And every year that passes without a photograph is another year the object at the edge of our solar system remains exactly what it's always been, unseen, unconfirmed, and still quietly bending the rules of everything around it. So if something with that much gravity can hide in our own backyard for this long, what else, closer than we think, hasn't been found yet? Tell us what you think it really is down in the comments.